Welcome to Fishing Diary.
Whaling ship deliberately crashes into Sea Shepherd's boat. Whale Wars. An interesting and controversial television show, Whale Wars, demonstrates the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society's efforts to protect marine life and confront whale ships. Their differences remain unresolved. The introduction provides a summary of the program and highlights an overwhelming and theatrical incident. When intentionally crashing, the whaling ship targeted a Sea Shepherd boat. The series delves into the intense conflict between advocates of whale protection and hunters pursuing profit from their prey. This practice is controversial. Sea Shepherd activists display the risky and often thrilling job they undertake as they confront whale ships face to face while venturing out into the open ocean. They exhibit bravery and a strong commitment to safeguarding marine creatures. Whale Wars highlights the crucial moment of a deliberate crash between a whaling vessel and Sea Shepherd's boat. The intensity and occasional violence of the fight are exemplified by this event. It highlights the degree of determination that each side possesses to obtain what they want. Knowing that the crash was planned only adds to the shock. The techniques used to halt whaling cause people to ponder. Whale Wars portrays this striking encounter, allowing viewers to ponder the intricate moral and environmental issues that arise with whaling. Those who wish to safeguard these gorgeous creatures are emphasized by it and the dangers and concessions they made. Amidst the tumultuous and high-stakes environment of Whale Wars, the most significant occurrence is the fierce battle between a whaling vessel and a Sea Shepherd boat that occurs on the sea. This turning point reveals that both sides are still fighting. It reveals the hazards involved in confronting each other directly. Both the whaler's ship and the Sea Shepherd's boat start the meeting while sailing on the open sea. When the two vessels, positioned on opposing sides of the fight for marine conservation, approach one another, tensions rise. Talking back and forth, making threats, and trying to scare each other only exacerbates the conflict in the environment. The whale hunting ship unexpectedly collides with the vessel of the Sea Shepherd on purpose. The Sea Shepherd's crew is in chaos and shock because they believe the crash was intentional. Shockwaves reverberate through the ships after being violently hit. This could put the lives of those on board in danger and cause damage. The dangerous and unpredictable fight between whaling ships and Sea Shepherd activists is evident in the sea meeting. It exhibits how committed both sides are to obtaining their desired results. This event is a forceful reminder of the dangers that individuals working towards protecting marine life encounter. It demonstrates their willingness to fight for their cause. The collision of the whale ship and the Sea Shepherd's boat during the Whale Wars leads to a lot of drama and chaos. Causing instant confusion and uncertainty for both vessels, the intentional crash sends shockwaves throughout them. The event of a collision is inherently violent, with the force of contact dealing significant damage to Sea Shepherd's vessel. The ships collided with great force. Bent metal caused broken glass and scattered debris on the deck. The throwing off balance of the crew may result in harm to some. The moment the crash happened, fear and urgency were felt. The safety of everyone on board is ensured by crew members working quickly to determine how bad the damage is. They stop the situation from deteriorating. There's a deadline to fix the damage and safeguard the group. Working towards protecting marine life comes with great risks, as exemplified by the accident that occurred. The manifestation depicts the consequences that arise from fights among people while sailing. The Sea Shepherd activists are shown to be determined and brave. Those crew members who witnessed this turning point bore the effects of it for a long time. The conflict between whalers and conservation groups gets worse because of it. Once the collision of the whaling ship and Sea Shepherd's boat takes place in Whale Wars, efforts to rescue commence without delay. The show depicts how the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society's controversial and dangerous efforts disrupt Japanese whaling operations. A quick fix to the problem is necessary to ensure crew safety and limit any potential damage. Their training and years of experience mean Sea Shepherd's crew acts fast. They collaborate to determine the extent of harm and prioritize the security of their colleagues who campaign. To stabilize the situation, emergency measures are implemented such as closing off damaged areas and securing loose objects. Managing potential hazards. Sea Shepherd's boat can receive help from other ships apart from what the company provides. The collision may result in a collective rescue endeavor by other conservation boats or even by marine authorities. External forces provide assistance through resources, medical care, and expertise. The badness of the aftermath immediately following the crash is decreased by this. Getting all injured crew members off the ship is the primary goal of rescue attempts. They receive medical care if there is a necessity. Making sure that all aboard are safe and healthy can be achieved by utilizing all available tools and resources. The intention is to reinstate the typical state of things. The setup of communication lines allows authorities or rescue teams to both receive information and collaborate. Sea Shepherd's crew members exhibited their strength, adaptability, and teamwork proficiency. Coming to help quickly after the crash was how they accomplished this. They exhibit a willingness to prioritize each other's safety and persist in the face of difficulty. The Marine Conservation Group's broader network of support and collaboration is also emphasized by these efforts. The commitment to preserving the seas is apparent from everyone. The planned crash raises questions about what the hunting ship and the Sea Shepherd's boat did legally. It also produces queries about how they need to be held accountable. The application of international maritime laws is a possibility. Investigations and court cases may occur to establish fault and financial obligation for the accident. A bigger conversation on the boundaries of action and the utilization of force may be prompted by this incident. There are attempts being made to safeguard marine life. The Sea Shepherd boat experiences tangible effects from the impact. If the ship sustains damages, it might have difficulty executing its duties effectively. An organization's future plans and activities might suffer due to logistical issues, expenses for fixing things, and likely delays. Their strategy for dealing with whaling ships might require modification to prevent further issues. Protection for their crew and property should also be provided. The crash and what transpires afterward receive attention from both the public and the media. The news, social media, and the public are all abuzz with talk about the event. The problem of whaling and conservation groups' efforts to halt it are brought to people's attention. The incident may result in discussions around the morality, effectiveness, and possible risks of taking direct steps to protect marine life. We see from the accident and how it impacted marine life that protection of the latter is indeed a daunting task. It elucidated how convoluted it can become. The sentence prompts us of the adversities confronted by advocates and highlights the urgency of sustained conversations and collective efforts in finding permanent measures to ensure marine life's protection. They emphasize the significance of complying with international laws and ideals. Media outlets report extensively on the collision of the whaling ship and Sea Shepherd's boat in whale wars. It generates powerful reactions in people. The event's news is broadcast worldwide. As a result of its dramatic nature, the accident has attracted significant attention and discussion, prompting certain individuals to act intentionally. The crew could be at risk. Others start to form diverse concepts regarding the current situation. Certain individuals fault the whaling vessel and the Sea Shepherd, but other people debate the methodologies utilized by both groups. Marine conservation, whaling, and the need for worldwide harmony to protect marine life have been mentioned in light of this occurrence. Marine conservation efforts are shown to be challenging by the collision between the whale ship and the Sea Shepherd boat in whale wars. It displays their capability for danger. People who aim to safeguard marine life are reminded of their ongoing fight by this powerful event. Some people undertake controversial activities like commercial whaling. The accident's effects surpass the immediate accident scene. The correct and incorrect methods of protecting marine life involve a broader debate that encompasses legal consequences, potential damage to the Sea Shepherd's ship, and public opinion. The event was highly noticed by the media. The conversation revolves around the significance of preserving marine ecosystems and the importance of inter-country teamwork. The hard-working individuals who safeguard our oceans demonstrate the need for sacrifice and risk-taking. Through the collision depicted in whale wars, it is evident that marine conservation is a complex issue and challenging for those on the front lines. It stresses the significance of discovering long-term solutions to guarantee the welfare of marine creatures. People grasp the considerable risks involved and why ceaseless actions are necessary to conserve our brittle marine ecosystems for succeeding generations. Future generations will require us to safeguard our delicate marine ecosystems.